What's going on, peeps? How's it going? Gonna get started with the second set of the day here. Got Olympic versus Galaxy coming up. Should be a fun set.
Sorry, I was trying to find time to turn down that song. Ah! We're good now.
Cool.
You didn't like time lapse?
No, it's not that I didn't like the music. It's just the anime girls were overpowering the music.
Oh yeah, no,
That's all you could hear.
It's quite annoying. Yeah, I know. If there was a way for me to turn that off, I would.
I would say by turning off the game.
No.
Mm.
Calm down, phone. Alright. How's your snap?
I don't want to be awake right now. I would like to crawl into a hole.
See, that's why we should have practiced doing the team viewer thingy. I could have tried to get someone else in, I guess. You could sleep.
Hey, dude. I'm down. Oh, dust. That's...
Yes, towards Kiora, I understand that, and am not mad about that. Houston, I don't know if that name plays it. Cybernetics? I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, cybernetics, something like that.
Why can't people have normal names like mine and yours? DG, that you cannot possibly not know how to pronounce that. Hamcam, so another pretty easy one.
Yeah, kind of hard to get any of those wrong, isn't it?
It really is. I guess you could say Digga.
Huh.
For mine.
I suppose, yeah.
Or Deej, but yours is impossible. I truly would be hard pressed to find someone that could not pronounce that.
Hey, look, it's Hamcame.
Right. If anyone pronounced it like that, I'd probably hit him.
What are you talking about? Hamcame. It's obvious.
It's obvious. It's my job. Tom Kench pick up for Red Art King. Possibly see the vein coming out for Kiora.
We might. I don't think they feel too hard pressed to pick it right now, so they're gonna grab themselves a Camille.
I like Elstar Kaiser lane quite a bit actually.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid lane. Lots of CC to stack up the Kaiser's passive.
So when Elstar headbutts and then pulverizes, does she get 2 stacks off that?
I think if the headbutt hits before he pulverizes, because can't you cancel the headbutt with the pulve, or does it go after the headbutt?
I think it goes after.
Okay, then I think it's 2 stacks. I'm not sure. I don't know if it stacks multiple times or if it just starts it for it. I think it can get up to 4 stacks for her, and then she just has to blow it up.
Has to proc it? Okay.
But Kiora is going to be playing Draven. Or maybe Maniac Bane is playing Draven mid. I don't know.
God, I hope not.
I would prefer not either, but either way, Draven being picked up, that is really interesting. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's not that I'm mad about the Draven. I don't know about it with the Tom Kench. Tom Kench doesn't exactly scream aggressive to me.
Yeah.
Draven is normally like to be aggressive in lane.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Do you like the Skarner? I do like the Skarner pick. If there wasn't a Tom Kench. Um, I've seen it happen too many times where Skarner ults and Tom Kent just noms.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
all like, well,
on the bright side, Tom Kench has to be really, really fast about it if the
he does.
Skarner is moving like a quick boy. So it really just requires perfect positioning for this Tom Kench, and I just don't know if he'll have that yet.
I feel like it would have to feel absolutely terrible as a Skarner. You're like, oh my god, I got the Draven, and all of a sudden Tom Kenchi, so you're like, ah.
Yeah.
Do you have a typo for Galaxy?
No, he was joking at
Oh,
the guy before him. There it is. That is actually a Draven mid. Because
well, I'm
Kyora's
gonna
playing
leave.
Vayne.
So I'll talk to you guys later. Uh,
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a ballsy move.
yeah.
I don't even have words about it. Like it just okay, that's happening.
Yeah, kind of weird to see the Draven mid, but hey, maybe they'll do well on it.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, into an Orianna doesn't scream like a killer lane, so it'll be a little bizarre.
I'd be surprised if the Draven's able to actually get like ahead into an Ori. Um, he's gonna be a sitting duck for ganks for Skarner.
Yeah. Yeah, once Skarner hits 6, it's going to be really dangerous. He's going to have to pretty much get an early QSS. Because otherwise, he's pretty much just Scorpion bait.
Scorpion bait.
Yeah, Scorpion bait.
You ever seen a scorpion when you lived here?
Not in my houses, but I seen them, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we were lucky and never had scorpions in our house, but
What are we thinking for a what do I call it here? At over under.
I don't know.
Got any helpful hints?
First Draven cash in. We could do, yeah. That sounds like an okay one to me.
Which one?
First Draven cash in,
Ah, oh, the amount or time.
like the time.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Like 10 minutes? 10, 12 minutes?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 10. Let's get that rolling. I'm gonna count a cash in as him not getting a kill with 0 stacks. Cause so if they like invade and he gets a kill, that's not a cash in.
Right.
Especially since this is starting late and yeah.
Draven. It's a good skin.
It is. I enjoy the skin. It's just a big old bobblehead Draven skin.
Actually pretty good skins this game. I like Project Vayne and Program Camille. Hextech Scions. Kind of a weird skin.
Yeah.
I think Earth Kench is his best skin, though.
Earth Kench
Obviously, you got
good.
Copycat with the Hextech Alistar.
See, I'm not actually a big fan of Program Camille.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. It just looks kind of boring.
Kind of reminds me of Yi. Just breasts.
Considering I dislike Yi.
We can agree on not liking Yi as well. Another champion though, I'm surprised people like don't play though. It's a win condition. If you can stall the game and Yi gets the late game, it's a late game Yi.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't think
As much as I don't want to see it.
Nah, I mean, I don't want to see it, and not because I don't like the character, because I just don't think it would be a good pick.
I'd rather have Yi than a Draven mid.
I don't disagree with you there.
Oh, of course, why would it be able to download? That would be absurd.
What do you mean it's supposed to work? Says Riot.
What is this? What is this nonsense? You know what? I never had these problems with the old client.
I never had these problems a month ago.
Right?
Old clients had plenty of other problems. And it looked like trash.
See, I had less problems with the old client than I do this one.
Nah.
I think this one looks a million times better.
And has functionality a million times better as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, but here we are. Looking like we're getting a game. I don't think I've seen you around before, Derpy Cats. How's it going?
I like that name, Derpy Cats. Cats are kind of derpy.
Yeah.
You a cat or a dog guy, Ham?
Oh, dogs.
Dogs, yeah, same.
It doesn't help that I'm highly allergic to cats.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna skew your vote.
That's a biased opinion, Ham. Of course you like dogs.
Because you can't be around cats. Good invade though onto the Tom Kench.
Yeah.
Good first blood.
Yeah.
Who's Skarner?
That was definitely a good one. That's going to help the Skarner get ahead. Already got his Predator boots. Not going to be able to use Predator for the first couple of minutes, though, so... I actually would have preferred if he ended up getting the machete instead of the boots.
A little bit faster clear.
Yeah. A little bit faster clear. A little bit healthier as well. But the boots are fine. Might be able to get some crazy gank off if the lanes are in the right position. Who knows though?
Yeah, that's one thing with like boots. It's like kind of hard to like. I'm never mad about someone going early boots just
Right.
because there is that chance that you catch someone because of it.
Yeah.
Moving around the jungle a tad bit quicker, never hurt no one.
Yeah, that's fair. Galaxy actually had a really good play of running into the enemy jungle and stealing away those pillars, though.
Yeah.
Because now, if Skarner had headed that way, they would theoretically see him take that if he wants to get the good clear speed and be able to track him. Liquid Helium placed a ward, though, so they know Camille's in there and Skarner is topside. Now, just doing vertical jungling, which is, frankly, not something we've seen yet in this league.
Something we definitely don't see all that often.
Yeah.
I don't think vertical jungling's all that bad.
No, I mean, there's a reason why it's usually what ends up happening in professional games. Nothing wrong with vertical jungling. I think this is actually also going to probably end up favoring the Skarner just because the way bot lane's pushed up, but with a ward down there, don't know if he'll be able to get off a gank or not. But Rakanye doing a pretty good job up here. Definitely more comfortable on these top lane tanks than he is on those mid lane mages. So role swap working out for him, already getting a hefty health advantage against the Maokai. Which is good. He needs to be able to shut down this Maokai pretty early. Oh man, Copycat with a bit of an engage, and there's Tahm Kench. That's fine. You've got 28 seconds to try that again.
I am taking a lot of damage up here.
Yeah, and he's out of mana too. Like, for Kanye just lands another E into Q. Yeah. Could definitely get a good advantage. Going for Grasp, which is a little bit bizarre for Scions. I typically see Scions go for either Comet or Glacial Augment.
I prefer the Augment over Comet, especially I feel like into a Maokai too.
Yeah, oh, I love Glacial Augment Scion. It's like so troll but so good at the same time. I think it's actually one of the best and most underrated runes in the game.
Yeah, for certain champions, it's definitely really good.
I was playing up against a Glacial Augment Ezreal.
Ooh.
And it was the most annoying thing ever because he had the kiting capabilities of a, Iceborne Gauntlet Ez, but he rushed Triforce. And you just couldn't do a thing to him.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Oh man. And right. I mean, it gets a freeze ray right when you activate like a slow from an item. And I mean, as goes Blade the Rune King, right? So you activate Cutlass, so you got a freeze ray on top of the passive, and it was actually ridiculous. If they nerf Klepto at all, I definitely assume that that's where Ezreal's gonna go.
Yeah.
Is into Glacial Augment. In fact, it might even be a route that's like really good for him already that just isn't being explored. Skarner, though, taking a lot of damage. Probably going to have to try and flash away, but Cypher actually picks up the kill. Now Liquid Helium forced to try and run away. Smash is going to disengage for the time being, but Hookshot is up. He's going to get stunned up. There's a decimating smash, and he flashes to safety. Galaxy not afraid after that invade.
Nope. That was a good job of going up to the Skarner there. Skarner is quite a bit ahead in the farm department.
Yeah.
I feel like it's to be expected. Skarner's clear speed is actually pretty nuts.
It's actually crazy. Especially when he gets on his, when Skarner zone is activated.
Mm-hmm.
It just, ridiculous clear. I'm pretty sure it also gives him, like, mana regen, gives him movement speed. Like, it's literally just like, I'm a broken character now.
Right.
So
I hear fighting on them on those things aren't generally a fun time.
yeah.
See, they should give the other team the buffs if they take it. Be a double-edged sword.
That'd be interesting, but I disagree.
I mean, no, I don't think I would ever want that in the game.
That would basically mean that it would have to be AoE for the entire team, not just Skarner.
Yeah.
Which would be a little crazy.
Yeah. Get a Jinx with that? Oh boy.
Oh god, yeah, I would be dying.
Actually,
Actually,
yeah, everybody would be dying.
Actually, like, I feel like at that point you would just have like Skarner support, and your team would just grab all the areas, and yeah, Skarner would just be like an ult bot, and you'd have like somebody in the jungle who can use it better. Maybe, I don't know. Trying to think how that would actually play out.
I think it'd be interesting. I don't want it by any means necessary. I just think it'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah. Well, he's 6, trying to get stuff, but Kior with a really, really good condemn. But I'm still trying to wake up right now.
Fall asleep right away?
Yeah. I didn't even feel tired when I like went down. And what do you know? I woke up. I was like, I don't want to be awake. I'll go back to sleep. Skarner gonna go with a nice repeat gank bot though. Engages and he's gonna get the Tom Kench before Thickskin's even able to be activated.
Good engage from outside to set up the Skarner there.
Yeah, and a little bit of an oversight from Galaxy, right? Like they don't have vision. There's 2 control wards down here on the side of Olympic, right? And they just saw Skarner there and immediately decided to run right back in. Past the middle, portion of the lane, and gonna get punished for that. Speaking of getting punished, this Draven pick not working out. Already 30 CS down. By no means is it winning trades or getting any kind of lead there, so that's a little rough.
Yeah, they need him to pop off early in order to really get much.
Yeah.
Or else he's just gonna get destroyed by this Ori that can just poke him from so far. And not lose trades because her autos are silly and she gets a free barrier.
Right. Camille's in the lane though, gonna use the ultimatum, but taking quite a bit of damage. Nice shockwave, but now Maniac's actually finally popping off. The ult is there, and he gets the cash in. 920. Got a pre-10. All right, there we go. Have some points, boys.
That's what they needed.
Yep. It was a good gank. Still down like 30 CS. But gonna feel pretty good about that. Actually forcing the Orianna to go for she's going Ninja Tappy. Which I actually agree with. I'm laughing at it, but I agree with it. I think it's 100% the right decision to make. Ooh, Tom Kent's in a little bit of a rough spot, but uses the Blast Cone quite efficiently, actually. Able to flash out of the wall.
That was Skarner kind of popped him the wrong way.
Yeah, he was smart to try and get to the other side of the Blast Cone so that he could get to a good position, but very rarely when you try and take a Blast Cone with someone are you going to fly to the same spot as them, so you usually have to like try and outrun the Blast Cone and guess where they're going to go.
Yep.
But he does have his ult back up. Impale, so looks like they might be able to try and go. Here comes the Maokai as well. Tom Kent straight back into his team. No flash. We just saw him die, flash away and die a few minutes ago, and now he's going to go in again. Good play there from Olympic. Actually, generally haven't seen too many big team plays from them, so I'm glad we're seeing that.
I'm happy to see them being proactive.
Yeah. I don't think they needed the Maokai to come down, but at least does probably guarantee them the first turret that they'll be trading for this Herald. Actually, wow, Galaxy have a chance to turn this around. No, they gave Herald to Sion. If Kimmel took it, she could have gotten this tower. Did he just ult right through the Maokai?
Yeah, Maokai did the thingy.
What happened there? He's gonna have to flash out of there.
he warped to him, so he went through him.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't see the warp. It just looks like it went through him. Now Rakanye gonna be falling down. Olympic picking up some more gold. Camille still might be able to get top lane tower here. No, probably not. They would have if they hadn't given the Herald to Sion. Yeah. Usually you want to give it to your jungler unless your top laner like is gonna be better off with it.
Right. If you have a super split push top laner that's super far ahead, give it to the top. But Sion doesn't really fit that description.
Right. And not really going to get any big use out of the recall. Kakarot in a bit of a rough spot, though. Tahm Kench going to get the Devourer. There's that half cooldown. And another cash in for the Draven. Shutdown gold as well. What was Gold is he sitting on? Down 40 CS. It doesn't matter. He's up 60 gold. Feels good, man.
See, that's why you play Draven. You know? It's like, screw it. I don't care about farm. I got cash stacks.
Huh.
I got bands sitting in the back pocket. Is it already with their Stormrazor?
Yep, now Red Arc King in a bit of a rough spot again, and Pale. This is why maybe Tahm Kench isn't the best against Skarner, because sure, he can save his teammate, but he can't save himself.
This is true.
Can't devour himself. Gonna go down a fourth time, getting hard camped by the Skarner. Definitely a good focus there for him. Might want
trying to shut down this Vayne lane and doing
especially because of Kiora's stats. Now he's going to get dove. Alistar can easily tank this up with the Unbreakable Will, even with the Condemn into the wall. He doesn't care, walking out from the tower. And now it should be first tower going over to Olympic. Please give solo gold over to the Kai'Sa. She's at her Stormrazor already, so maybe she's all right. But good job there from Olympic.
Yeah, that was 3-0 Kai'Sa is pretty scary. I mean, 2-0 Draven can be, but I would take it to Kai'Sa.
Yeah, no Liquid Heal him in a little bit of trouble. The ultimatum's going to go down, but his ult actually stopping a lot of what needs to happen, but he flashes in place. Kanye picks up the kill.
If he would have flashed out of that, pretty sure he lives there.
Yeah, I don't think Rakanye could have chased for it at all. Kakarot is up here, wants to see if he can get anything done, uses the Dissonance to try and get into range already. Might need to be careful, though, because Cypher is engaging, but that might just mean he's going to die. Flash away from the Shockwave, though, means he's just fine.
It's a good roam from the Ori to try to get up there and at least make sure that turret doesn't go down.
Yeah, I mean, her turret's not in any kind of immediate trouble, and roaming up there, forcing them to back, no TP on the Sion means probably another tower going straight into Olympic. Really good lane swap from them.
Yeah, Olympic looking really good right now.
Yeah, I mean, they've had some woes the first 2 weeks, having one of the harder schedules, along with, actually Kakarot in a bit of trouble. Cypher doesn't have ult, though, so not going to be able to lock him in, but Red Arc is here, and another good ult from Maniac Bane, but it's not going to get the kill, and he gets smashed right into the tower, but luckily Tahm Kench is a big ol' frog.
Come here, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, you! Get over here!
What is this, Rift Herald?
I don't know. He wasn't even like about to expire, so it had like 20 or 30 seconds. That was definitely interesting. A little bit of a rough situation. Kiora doing a good amount of damage to the Maokai. He doesn't have flash to get away from the Camille. Give this gold over to the Vayne, hopefully. No, rough. But still, good catch out there. Yeah, it is rough for Galaxy. They have an all physical damage comp, but on the bright side, they've got like also like a 80% true damage comp when you think about it, right? Between the Camille and the Vayne and even the Conqueror Draven.
Right. Yeah, over half their team does true damage.
Not to mention they're going to be getting Infinity Edges, which means even more true damage. So, easy enough build paths for Olympic, but because of the way these characters work, still not the worst situation. Copycat taking a little bit of damage, but already getting fairly tanky. But yeah, Ninja Tabbies across the board actually for Olympic right now.
Which I think is a very good idea.
Right. Because it's all auto tech based, that's actually really effective, true damage or not. That's just, yeah, what is it, like 12, 13% auto attack reduction?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. There should be an Infernal Drake going over to Olympic. Putting together a good game, though, for themselves.
Yeah, this is the best we've seen them so far.
Yeah, Rated R wants to get in on the Tom Kench, forces the flash. I think I would rather have my flash on the Skarner, but we'll have to see if he can make the use out of it. Maybe he'll just go for the frog again, which he definitely has the opportunity to. I like Maokai, and I feel like he's okay, but God, he just has such a hard time in lane these days, and I don't even know what they did to him to like ruin his laning phase.
Not having 20% reduced damage.
I mean, when they reworked him, he was more broken than he was before. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, his saplings were doing 50% your HP.
I mean, even after that, he was still one of the best tanks in the game.
Was he?
Yeah, even after they nerfed his saplings, yeah.
That was so long ago, I don't remember. All I know is that I really liked walking into a bush and getting half health.
Yeah, getting one shot by saplings. It was, oh yeah, it was the best feeling in the world.
Like Teemo on steroids.
Yeah.
Teemo streams that you can't kill.
Just sitting there, just like, oh, I'd much rather play against this than, I don't know, Yasuo or anything, to be honest. Red Art King in a little bit of a bad spot, impales down again. Should be able to get the thick skin off, though. Stalling out the fight just long enough for Kiora to pick up the kill onto Maokai. They keep chasing forward. Silence out of mana, which makes this a little bit rough for him, but I think Master Fire should be able to get the kills going forward. No red buff, though. Is he going to use the killer instinct? Yes, he's in, but he gets immediately condemned to the wall. Nice disengage from Kiora. Shutdown kill onto the Scion. Are they going to keep going? Camille's off on the side. I don't think they can chase this.
I don't think they should. Take what you got.
Yep. Even that isn't actually that great because the Draven's getting the mid lane turret. So good job from Galaxy. Still only actually down 1,000 gold as much as this has felt like it's been Olympic favored.
Yeah. A huge bloodbath. Probably one of the bloodiest games we've had this season.
I would agree. Yeah, it's up there.
14 kills in 19 minutes.
Yeah. Definitely a pretty bloody one. Might even go longer. Never know.
Vayne's in a rough spot right now. Full item down, 30 CS, 3 kills, 2 assists.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to get to a point where he does outskill Kai'Sa, which is weird because like, Kai'Sa is like a very good scaling champion, especially with Rageblade. She should be fine. Rated R love. Puppin is Predator. That's interesting.
Sees that Tom Kench, he's like, I want it.
He's like, come here, little froggy. Yeah, but Olympic actually deciding to make a big old play. They know so many people off on the side. Nice wave clear, though, from Maniac Bane. And the Impale... I think he impaled right as the person got headbutted, so it actually canceled. It's not off cooldown. Looks like they're actually going to go and grab the Tom Kench, though, who is just standing there. Now a little bit of a hard time for Cybernetics as he gets burned down. Sion's gotten a nice knock-up. That's going to be a Decimate Smash onto 3. No damage quite yet for the team. I think Olympic are going to take this and just count their... they're going to count their pigeons right now. I don't think that's a saying. It should be.
NA pigeon?
Yeah, dude. Dude, I came up with the best plan to get rid of pigeons.
What's that? Shoot them?
So I was at Panda Express, okay?
Okay.
And there was like half of a fortune cookie outside. And there was these 2 pigeons that were trying to figure out how to eat this half of a fortune cookie. Because they can't break it, because they're pigeons. You know, so they're pecking at it. They're trying to, you know, crack it in half. And I went out, and I just crushed it for them. You know? And the people I was eating there with, they're just like, oh, wow, what a humanitarian. It's like, dude, I'm trying to cause hereditary diabetes in pigeons right now. I didn't want to help the pigeons. I'm trying to kill them all.
Pigeons are annoying.
They are. They're hilarious to laugh at, though.
Same with seagulls. I hate seagulls.
You know, I don't see seagulls often enough to, like, make them annoying to me, so when I do see them, it's just like, oh, hey, look, a seagull! Because I'm almost never at, like, the coast or anywhere.
Right.
On occasion, when I lived up in Washington, because I lived on a river.
Oh.
On occasion, there would be some seagulls out there, but not too often.
My bird, I never get mad at seeing as a bald eagle.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mr. Mullet.
Dude, bald eagles are sweet. Like, whether they're... Oh, that's unfortunate. Whether or not, like, mullet or not, like, they're just a sweet-looking bird.
No, yeah, they're pretty cool. Birds in general, though, I'm not actually, like, that big of a guy for Raw Rated, or I love going all in for that Camille, forcing the flash.
He eats the wolf. You got him there, Tom Kench.
Oh my god. Okay.
Not quite as bad as Fox's flash for a ward, but up there.
I mean, at least, like, Fox's flash for a ward was, like, an intentional, like, I'm just gonna flash for this ward. That was...
As I'm trying to get the Camille. Oops, there's a wolf there. How unfortunate.
I might have to include a fail of the week, because that one is...
That one was pretty good.
Oh,
Did I get that one?
God.
The Gnar ult that completely whiffed.
I mean, Gnar ults are, like, the visual looks like it's gonna land, like, when you're casting it, and then, like, it just goes super wide. You're like, oh.
he thought he mistimed his flash. He didn't even know that he flashed beforehand.
Oh, God.
Dude was like, wait, I flashed before that? I was like, yep. Oh. Jesus.
He missed, like, so many that game, though, so I don't even know which one you're talking about, honestly.
The one up top where he was 1v1ing. Almost got the kill. He missed the horn, I think, or something like that.
That's fair. Okay, ult's gonna go whiff. Slow roller, not gonna land. Camille, strangely trying to re-engage, immediately gets impaled back into the team. Actually, that wasn't even impaled. That was just his ultimate. He's gonna go down. Liquid heal him, getting pretty low, but it doesn't matter with a three-man shockwave burning down the end team. Nice condemn into the wall there. They're gonna die, but now he needs to be careful. He's getting engaged on. He got hit up, but he's still alive for the time being. Can kite away. This is what you pick Vayne for, running and gunning, but it doesn't quite matter yet. Triple kill, actually. This is going surprisingly well. I think Galaxy somehow find the fight, just like they did versus DOV. Kiora's scaled up on 2 items, and it should actually be, yeah, a clean ace for them.
He lived with, like, 20 HP. Obviously healed up since, but, like, that Skarner was so close to killing him.
Yeah. That is an unfortunate fight there for Olympic. I think they just have to be able to focus him down a little bit better. The Ori with the amazing shockwave, but nobody was there to follow up, and they just gotta communicate and time those fights a little bit better. Maybe be a bit less hasty with the Skarner ult. I think if no one has a Q assist yet, right? Like, I think he can maybe start using it a little bit more aggressively onto the Vayne.
You want to get your kills on Vayne while you can.
Yeah. Vayne's going to back and probably get a Rage Blade here. Yep. Rage Blade picked up, and a Zeal, and a dagger.
That was a pretty big fight for her.
Yeah. That is a massive fight. Liquid helium. Oh, yep. You can't walk next to the Baron when you have Sunfire, bud. You know what I feel very sad about? I feel like none of the tanks in our league get any farm.
It's true.
Like, even Doodle, like, has not been farming, and it's just...
Yeah, in that 30-minute game, he had, like, what, 130?
Yeah.
150?
Yeah, both these tanks feeling pretty weak right now. How much gold does Maokai have? Pretty much none. Yeah, Maokai sitting on 1 item right now is super unfortunate. Flash away from the Draven. Nice condemn. That is going to be the hard part for Skarner. Just how easy it is for him to get disengaged by the Vayne with the condemn.
Yeah, Vayne, Draven, and Sion can all disengage pretty quick.
Yeah, but a nice Impale gonna catch out the Tahm Kench. He's gonna make it to the blast cone. No, he won't. Are there any top laners that play stuff besides tanks? Clovers moves between tanks. Doodle moves between tanks. Spoderwan plays some Kled.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen a couple things. Yeah, Cleanse. I'm not Cleanse. Sorry, QSS actually coming out for the Tahm Kench. It's sad
I
when
think
you're...
he needed it most right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. But it's sad when your Tahm Kench is the only person on your team to have a QSS. Like, what does that say about the state of the game right now?
Right? It's unfortunate that Mikhail's doesn't cleanse that either.
Yeah.
At least he could go into something actually supporty.
Yeah. Mikhail's or Cleanse, right?
Yeah.
Because it's actually a very common thing for Tahm Kench supports to take Cleanse these days.
Or even Unsealed Spellbook.
Yeah, Spellbook with Cleanse as their primary, and then they just like swap to whatever else they need. Yeah, that could have been a good spot to Shockwave there, but I don't think he would have actually gotten a kill. He'd already burned Dissonance, and the Shockwave wouldn't have done 600 damage to Draven. It would have helped disengage, but they're already off the Baron, so I'm actually glad he held on to the cooldown.
Sion with the DC.
Dude, today's been the day of DCs.
I've been DDoSing everyone. It's like, and offline.
When the caster just decides to DDoS people for fun. Why would you do that? We both wanted to take a nap after the first set.
You know? I wanted to get Adobo his time.
Yeah.
Adobo needed his time to shine. He didn't really shine, though.
You're in cahoots. Conflict of interest.
Adobo paid me off.
Yeah, Red Ark's in a rough spot again. No Impale is up, but I don't think it matters. He knows he's dead. He's just sitting there trying to fight right now. Yep, goodbye, Tahm Kench. Oh, my client hard froze there. I'm going to have to
Yeah, same.
catch up in time. The game's just overwhelmed with...
Tahm Kench having a process.
Why do I keep turning all this stuff off? Yeah. No, it's overwhelmed with how many times this poor Tahm Kench has died. He's 173 right now. Like...
He's over half the team's deaths.
It's so rough, dude.
Or he is half the team's deaths.
Yeah. Double control ward. If you have 2 control wards, it should make it so that it turns off everything and the wards when they get placed don't even get vision.
Oh.
And then triple control ward instantly destroys every ward in the area.
Quadruple, you can't even place it.
Yeah, quadruple permanently removes enemy vision in the area.
Oh, God.
Like, they could just never see in that area again. But, wow, huge fight actually coming out for Olympic. They got the Baron. They're going to chase forward. Impale already used onto the Vayne, I assume. That's why she's dead. But Tahm Kench with the Abyssal Voyage into the fight. Now Kakarot's going to go down. Nice job, Red Arc King, getting something done. He's still going to die for it, but that is...
He got the Ori, at least.
Yeah, there's 2 alive on the side of Galaxy. 3 up with the Kai'Sa for Olympic, which is pretty much who you'd want to be up for in this situation. They should be able to push forward. I don't know why Skarner's leaving the team. They should be just... Yeah, they should just be focusing on towers, though, because this actually gives an opening for Camille to try and stop it. She's being greedy and going for the drag, too, so it's like kind of awkward from both teams, in my opinion.
David, I don't know if you want this, buddy.
No, I don't think he does. Yeah, he's dead already. That's rough. Yeah, Cypher, man, you don't have a whole lot to do here. You might be able to outsmite him. Might be able to, but I think this Skarner's just going to do it. Hey, she got it! And she hook shots out. Totally worth losing your base.
Worth losing the 2 turrets.
Yeah, don't chase that Skarner. No, it's not worth it. This...
There's like, no, stop!
I'm just, yeah. The one hard thing sometimes is, like, watching people that just, like, sometimes need to remember about back timing and like just recalling. Cypher actually going to go in with only 400 health. He immediately dies. Yeah, that's a lot. Even with a physical damage shield, like it doesn't matter because Kaiser and Skarner do a lot of magic. But no, really good job so far from Olympic. They're going to be able to push forward with this Baron.
I'm hoping Alistar tanks this. No, don't let the minion die.
Yeah, that's rough. They got another wave though. They're not losing a whole lot of time. Like might even be worth having the Alistar full health for this. Should be getting their first in-hit of the game. Rated R Love once in. A Kaiser with the killer instincts and a nice shockwave, but it only lands onto the Scion. Actually, Maniac Bane on the side, not actually trying to get any auto attacks off in the fight yet. Resetting with his Storm Racer, but he immediately falls down to the Kaiser. And same thing with the Scion. Lots of knockups, lots of CC on the side of Olympic. They're gonna get 4 dead. And
Should
that,
be game
yeah, if they don't end here, it's like the most Olympic thing ever. But they're going to end, I promise you. Cybernetics tries to re-engage. He's going to go down immediately. Master Fire. I hate 80 carries, but you are playing phenomenally this game. Same thing with the Skarner. They're going to pick up their first game win of the season. Still have yet to win the set, but we'll see how they can translate this going into game 2.
That was a really good game from them, too. They're very proactive.
Yeah, it was almost like an entirely new Olympic.
I feel bad for that Tom Kench.
Oh yeah, poor guy, dude. Like 2-9 and 3. Like, oh my god, I don't even know how to describe how bad I feel for him. Like,
that was unfortunate. Literally every fight, just all to Tom Kench. Goodbye.
Just
it's like, oh, you said that it's good for Tom Kench to be in the Skarner? Well, watch this.
Right. Not if we just grab the Tom Kench 7 times. Yeah.
All right, what are you thinking for MVP?
Either rated or master. I think rated was
kind of what I was going between.
Yeah, rated did really good to just hard focus down on the Tom Kench from the beginning. Like excuse me, just straight up was just never like, oh, I should do something else. He's just Tom Kench can't save himself. I'm gonna get this Tom Kench over and over. They had multiple control words down there. Really good job, and Master did pretty well. 12-1 and 9.
He did a really good job kiting that whole game. Really, the only time he died is because he was at like no HP and Tom Kench was on top of him.
Yeah, and but I didn't really feel like he really popped off till the very end, like because he got a lot of kills at the very end of the game. So I would personally say rated. I think rated.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah,
I think rated did really good that game.
Yeah. But quick shout outs to the next in line for MVP, Red Arc King on the Tom Kench. Did phenomenal.
Jesus.
I feel bad.
Ham, I thought you were done being toxic.
I wouldn't say that's toxic. I'd say that's just good old sarcastic Ham.
That was toxic.
Yeah, it was kind of toxic.